in the woods, a secret kept, a place where magic lived and slept. Every tree and every vine, full of life since the dawn of time. Fairies dance and whispers fly, stars above light the sky. Adventure waits on every trail, be the hero of your own tale. Come with us and you will see a place of fun and fantasy. Happiness is what you'll find every summer at Glimmering Pines. Glimmering Pines!
Last time on Glimmering Pines, Travis gets a warning from Andromeda saying that the kids are in danger. Cabin Mystic have a day of learning how to transform through skill building classes, and Carrie successfully transforms for the first time. However, she spends a good few hours transformed because she doesn't know how to turn it off. Petunia finds her first best friend at camp, a girl from the dream cabin named Dahlia. Crest and Riker have a mean mug competition. Dario has a premonition during lunch, with Arya in a distorted forest, but she goes grayscale. Dario sees the crystal wards fracturing more. Calliope asks Travis to go find Tobias, a stone golem who patrols the outskirts of camp, to see if he can help fixing the crystals, but he fails to locate him. Riker grabs his lackeys, Crabble and Goib, and takes them to the crystal wards to smash them. It's free time! But how long will free time last, since Riker is trying to ruin it for the rest of the class? Welcome to Glimmering Pines. Hello, everyone! Welcome to Glimmering Pines! Yay! Yeah. Well, we have lost our counselor and one of our CITs. So it's going to be Crest versus all of these children, and it's going to be fantastic.
Decisions were made.
Not once.
I'm not happy.
I mean, technically you did sign up for this, so it's in your scope of practice.
Oof.
Well, I did sign a contract.
So we're going... Okay, I'll narrate for Travis and Dario. So Travis was talking to Calliope, and now during free time, he is now off once again into the forest to try to find Tobias, and Travis is bringing Dario along because Dario has their little vision, dream, future things to help locate Tobias better. So they're off in the forest. Okay. Riker, the camera pans to you. As you and Crabble and Goib come out with your gigantic branches and you're gonna start swinging at the crystal wards.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Go ahead and roll me. Are you also hitting the crystals, or are you telling your lackeys to do them? Okay.
Oh yeah. I don't want to. I want to be able to like place blame on them.
Okay. Riker.
A diabolical child.
Absolutely.
Evil.
Riker, go ahead and roll me a convince someone, just to like see if you can rally them into hitting it like a piñata or something.
Or something.
Something like that. That's an emotional.
Yep. And that's just 1d6, right?
2d6 plus your modifier.
2d6. Gotcha. Come on, no whammy.
Oh no.
11.
All right,
Oh, no.
What do you say to these kids?
All right, so in order for us to get the heck out of this camp and have a little bit more fun, we need to get these wards down. So both of you, like, take your sticks and totally beat the crap out of those wards until we can escape, okay?
One of the kids, Goib, he's like, oh, okay. And then he takes one of the sticks and starts smacking away at it. And each time a stick like collides into the crystal wards, like the crystal like flares up in light and it goes back down, like how like you shake a flashlight back and forth really fast. So the lights are going in and out, and it's like a doom every time they hit a crystal ward.
Which one was this? Was Goib, right?
That was Goib. That said, okay.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna be like, Goib, you're my favorite.
and Crabble's like, wait a minute, I can hit the other ones better too. And then he goes to another one to
Prove it.
Don't.
Heard you couldn't.
These kids are starting to like hack away at the crystal wards.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a be vigilant check for me. That's a mental.
Oh, that's my worst one. 5.
Yeah, you don't see anything happening. They're just smacking at the crystal wards. Doesn't look like it's doing its job, really.
Okay, time out. This isn't working. We need something stronger than sticks. Let's go back to the camp and see if we can find some metal pipes or something.
Metal pipes? Okay. And they like throw the sticks down and they start to follow you. What if we like Crabble like puts his hand up and he says, what if we get one of the other kids who can transform and take their weapon and we can like smash it better?
Well, that's a good idea. But we need someone gullible, someone that... Oh, who was the kid that was running in circles? I bet she'd be easy to trick.
Crabble and Goib look at each other and they're like, isn't she from your cabin?
Oh, wait, wrong side.
I don't know the other kids in my cabin.
What about that sparkly kid?
Oh, Glitter Boy? Yeah, he's annoying. I know him.
Okay, let's go find that girl.
Yeah, it's like Flower Child or something. Yeah, let's go.
All right. We will cut to Petunia. You and Dahlia said that you wanted to go swim at the lake. You wanted to go on the blob.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're gonna test out the blob now, and you're gonna show me how to. I'm gonna get on the blob, and then you're gonna jump really hard on it, and I'm just gonna go straight up, right, Dahlia?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay.
Okay. Wait, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I want to go first because you got to show me how you're going to jump and, like, fling me up.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah. Beat me up, Dahlia.
Okay, well, you gotta climb up the platform and then jump off the platform, and so then you can land on the blob, and then you're supposed to crawl over to the other side, and you gotta wait for me to jump, and then you go flying. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna start climbing up.
Okay.
The platform.
Okay. Are you gonna jump off?
Yes, onto the blob thing. I'm gonna start
me a
crawling my way there.
Roll me a physical check to see if you land on it.
Oh no!
I've had kids like slip off the blob when they jump, so they don't even make it on.
I gotta wait. How many dice am I rolling?
2d6 plus your physical modifier.
2. That's right. Okay. So I got an 8.
Okay. You make it on there. You like, whoa, you wobble a little bit while your foot like slips while you're like crawling over to the edge. But all in all, it's all right. And go ahead and roll me another physical check for Dahlia to see if she can skyrocket you into the atmosphere.
Okay, let's see how far you can get me, Dahlia. I got a 3.
Dahlia falls off the blob. So you feel like a little bit of but you like hop on the blob, but you don't go flying, and you turn around and you hear a and Dahlia is in the water. She's like, I missed, but I can go again.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh,
don't
as
go.
long as you're okay.
Yeah,
You know how to swim.
Yeah, I'm good. No, they wouldn't let us swim if we couldn't swim.
Okay.
Yeah. She like swims back over to the dock. And Riker, you and your lackeys start to approach the lake, and you see Petunia on the blob waiting for Dahlia to go over and like retry the jump.
Can I interrupt, like, really quickly? Can I use, because I don't trust this little kid. Can I use, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's on page 26, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. And it's, you're more attuned to the dark parts of the world. When something bad is happening, you can roll plus mystical. On a 10, you knew it was coming and arrived just in time to stop it. On a 7 and 9, you get there unable to prevent it, but with enough time to help. And on a miss, you are very late, but out of danger.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Carrie,
Okay.
we hard cut to Carrie sitting in the cabin, and you're still trying to detransform.
Spidey senses tingling.
I'll pause those efforts briefly. Eight.
All right.
So I don't
You
stop it, but I arrive in time to help.
okay? So are you arriving at the lake where Riker's to do his shenanigans, or?
Yes, because I want to prevent him from, or at least help. I don't want him to hurt or mess with Petunia.
That's fair. Or I guess like one of the other potential dangers is Riker coming back with Petunia and convincing Petunia to smack at or stealing Petunia's magical weapon. So you could either go to where Petunia is or go to where the Crystal Wards is. Just to like, it's up to you. I'll let you pick.
Get there after the event has started, unable to prevent it, but with enough time to help. I guess let me head to the...
So to make your choice even harder, I will tell you that in right this second, what Ray is about to do, Riker, is he's about to send Goib and Crabble to dive off this thing to launch Petunia.
Oh my god!
Yes! That's actually, I love that.
So I feel like if you came to the lake, you would see Riker like pointing and orchestrating this.
How Carrie would be able to help at that point? Like, would she be able to, I guess, talk the boys down, maybe? Or
yeah, you can do
tell
whatever you
Petunia
want.
to move?
There are lifeguards like stationed out at the lake, so.
Oh yay! I gotta be a tattletale.
Yeah, right.
That's gonna go great. Okay, yes, I'm gonna head to the lake and find a lifeguard.
Okay, sounds good. Before we start those shenanigans, Crest, what are you doing? Because I know you were hanging out with Dario in the canteen, but then Dario got called away to look for Tobias. So, what are you doing, friend?
I'm gonna go to the stargazing spot. I'm gonna go back to the scene of the first crime.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So someone is like pushing the plot forward? What the heck is this?
What do you mean? This is the plot.
We're just over here punching holes.
Yeah. Crest, all right. You make it out to the stargazing spot, and it looks messier than, when you first got here. They haven't really filled up the craters in the ground. The grass is a little singed in some parts, but there's a couple kids just hanging out. Some kids are pretending to like bury each other in the meteor craters and stuff.
I don't know if that's safe, but you know what? They can do what they want.
There's just a couple kids like laying at the bottom of the crater, and they're like, "This is my tomb."
That's not my cabin anyway. Not my activity.
Not my cabin, not my mess.
Not my.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Exactly. So,
Oh my word.
Crest, what are you doing here? Are you looking for something?
I just wanted to be on the edge. I just wanted to stare off into the wilderness.
Okay, fair.
That's it. That's all I wanted to do.
There we go. There goes the plot.
We just get this very silent anime moment where Crest is just standing over the hill and it's just a thing of wind just
the hair's blowing.
Existential crisis.
yeah. It's the Inuyasha ending theme song. And it's just go ahead and roll me a be vigilant check for me since you're standing on the top of the hill.
Right, it's a 9.
A 9. Okay. At the top of the hill, you can see like quite a few things. You see the lake out in the distance. It's all glistening under the sun and it looks very serene and really pretty. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Riker and his goonies just lurking by the lake beach. And you also see Petunia sitting on the blob waiting for her best friend to launch her. And you just have this gut feeling that since Travis isn't really here and Dario isn't really here, you just have like this feeling.
If these were my kids, I'd let it happen. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm on a cliff, bro. Oh my god. Can I use this moment to try to transform again?
Yes. Go ahead and roll mystical check for me with advantage because you've already transformed before.
I got an 11.
Oh yes, you just like think the thought, and in just an array of sparkles, glitter, pinks, rainbows, kapoof, you're there. And some of the campers are like, whoa, and they're all staring at you now.
I know. I know. And then I'm gonna use shimmering wings because I gotta get over there fast.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta fly over there. There's no
Gotta
time
go
to be walking
fast.
down the mountain.
Nice. All right. So everyone basically reconvenes at the beach. Crest, you land when Carrie is... Are you still transformed? Roll me a mystical check real quick.
Oh, yeah. Seven.
Okay. You can feel yourself relax a little bit. Like you could, if you try to focus a little more, you could drop the transformation, but you're stressed right now because you have a feeling Riker is going to be a little turd head and ruin things. So
Bird head.
so you're just kind of stressed out and you can't really de-transform right now, but it's convenient because Crest is also transformed, so you're not the only one out here. So Crest,
The only one that looks like a creepy ghost.
Oh, you look cool. You're all black for like 90-degree weather, but you look cool.
So do I see them coming?
yeah, you can see a couple of the kids out on the
Okay.
beach, and you see
So-
Crabble and Goib are like arguing with Dahlia because you can't really hear
Wanna
what
do
they're
the job?
saying. Yeah, but you can't really hear what they're saying. They're on the dock, but they're arguing about something.
Okay. So I'm gonna I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to hear me. But I mean Chris, look, fly just like you. I'm gonna fly soon. And I'm like waving over at Dahlia and Crabble and Goy. And I'm gonna be like, all three of you, come on, all three, everybody.
The lifeguard standing on the dock is like, no, Not 3. Not 3.
Like, I know the lifeguard is yelling that, but like, do you think Crabble and Goy are really gonna listen?
Yeah. It's Dahlia is like arguing with Crabble and Goib, and she says, it's not even your turn. Besides, you're not even in your bathing suit, so technically you're not even allowed in the water. And the boys are like, that's stupid. Let us hide. And they're just arguing, and they're like standing on the dock, and Dahlia is like standing in the way between them and the ladder to get up to jump. So it's just a matter of like if you guys can convince these kids to like break it off. Otherwise, Petunia's gonna be sent into the stratosphere and never be seen again.
Oh, do they need to roll in an emotional roll, or?
Yeah, either Crest or Carrie. You guys can roll like a convince someone to like convince these boys to stop whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'll try. I'll give it a go. I'll talk to them.
And that's with emotional?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
You should probably do that.
I mean, you both can try. It's just
Wait. All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna let him fail first. I'll be the backup.
Wait. I got a +2 in emotional though.
Come on, Boo!
Oh, wait, I got 2 6. Oh my god, I got a 12!
Oh my god! Crit success! Oh my god!
Junior's safe.
This is real CITing right here. This is a real CIT.
So on a 12 plus, you basically pass with flying colors. It's like rolling a nat 20 in D&D. You just tell me what you do, and it happens with sparkles and colors.
I wanna float above the kids. I wanna drop down right in front of them. I'm gonna be like, listen, this isn't the way. The lifeguard said no. We ain't doing this today. Go somewhere else. We cannot. We cannot. Not right now. Don't send Petunia into space. She can't breathe up there. I think I'm like 95%. I don't know her like that. Pretty sure. Let's not do this. Not today. Also, y'all aren't in bathing suits. What are you doing at the lake? Get it together.
The boys look at each other, then at Dahlia, then at you, and then at Petunia, and then one of them turns over and looks over at Riker because he's like, he's watching though. And and you know, it didn't make sense when Dahlia was saying it, but yeah, it's starting to make sense. Like, you should be wearing bathing suits while on the lake.
Of course, they listen when a man tells them.
Well, they were also kind of intimidated with the fact that Crest was a hole up in transformed form, and they couldn't. They're like, oh, if we say no, because Crest was the one who Team Rocket launched one of the golems back into space, so they're afraid, like, oh, we will get launched and we will never live again. So. So Crabble and Goib, like, their shoulders shrink down and they look at each other and they say, fine, whatever. God, it's not like we were serious or anything. And they turn around with like their tails in between their legs and they look at Riker.
Come on.
Okay.
There's always next time.
Okay,
We just
so
gotta make sure nobody's watching.
So do we just keep on hitting the crystal wards with sticks? What? You wanted us to stay quiet about that? Got it.
It's like
What?
That's a
What are y'all doing?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm gonna get Riker the stink. I'm gonna be like, I don't trust you, little boy. I'm watching you.
I had nothing to do with it. They were just playing a game.
What kind of game?
Dungeons and Dragons?
Wait a minute.
They had like fake swords, and they were like fighting an imaginary monster. So come on, back me up. I'm actually gonna try and use the skill back me up.
Yeah.
So I roll this on a 10 plus. They corroborate my story.
Okay.
That would be a 9. So I don't get that. So on a 7 to 9, I'm still implicated, but as an accomplice.
Okay. All right. Okay, Crest, you think something's shady? Riker is always up to no good nonsense. You don't trust this kid. Not for 1 second.
I'm watching you. Just be wary.
Narrow
Kids are
eyes.
LARPing in the woods. Oh my god.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Fireball!
Watch.
Fireball!
Okay. All right. Y'all can continue here. Either like do it somewhere else though. Actually, don't do it in the woods. Actually, nah, you're fine in the woods. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Better be on your best behavior.
Crabble looks over at Riker and he leans closer to you to whisper, maybe we can find something cool in the woods.
That's the first smart thing you've said this entire summer.
I told you I was smart, and he looks over at Goib.
He's still my favorite.
What? And the two start bickering over who's the better one. No, I'm the better one. I was hitting the crystal ward harder with the other stick. And
So I'll like kind of stop them for a second, kind of get close to whisper to them, and I'll be like, okay, look, there's a very simple way to solve this mystery. Whichever one of you can get me the heck out of this camp first will be my favorite forever and always.
nice. Okay. You have a feeling that it's not going to happen, but
No, I'm stuck here forever. I live here now.
but the effort is there, the emotion is there. So honestly, who knows? But you have a lingering feeling that it's not going to happen.
Maybe it'll give them just the inspiration they need to kind of try and figure this out on their own.
Mm-hmm. The lifeguard looks over at you, Riker, and the boys, and he's like, listen, either you get off the sand or you come back with the bathing suit. You can't be here. Get off the deck, please. Go do something else.
Fair enough. Okay.
Wow, Riker isn't being Petunia's screaming like, it's me.
I'm ready!
Dahlia, now
I tried to help Petunia, but lifeguard's bunghole.
the lifeguard stares at you.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Gives you a stink eye. He gives you a stink eye. He's debating on if you do drown. He's debating on saving you or not. Like this stupid little kid. Petunia, go ahead and roll me a physical check for Dahlia to see if she can blob you.
Oh, I pre-rolled.
Oh!
Wait. So it's a 9.
All right. Yeah, she lands and you don't go super high or anything, but you go up and you go flying for like a good 1.2 seconds and then you flop in the water. And it was fun.
Yay.
Yeah. Go.
Oh my gosh, that was so great, Dahlia. Okay, you're right. That was fun. Now we need someone bigger. Let's have one of the counselors do it. Crest, can you launch me?
The lifeguard looks at Crest like, listen, man, you gotta be in a bathing suit. I don't care. I don't care if the transformation is waterproof. It's Calliope's very strict on bathing suits in water. I'm sorry, man.
Well, I was really slaying in this outfit too, dang. It has to be another time. I'm not allowed to be on the beach right now. I'm not technically touching the beach. I'm floating right above the beach, but you know, whatever. I'll leave. I'm not allowed to be here without bathing suit. I'll catch you later. Bye.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna
But you look
add-
really cool, Cross. Thanks.
And I'm gonna come back real quick. I'll be like, thank you. And then I'm gonna fly away again. Bye.
I'm gonna add that to Riker's bucket list. Go swimming without a swimsuit.
Oh no.
We've created a monster.
I mean, he was already a monster to begin with, so
He's trying to break every camp rule.
literally,
I heard there's a badge.
the irony is the more that he breaks the rules, the more that they want to keep him locked down in here because he will be a menace when he returns to society.
What kind of prison is this?
He's a danger to society.
Hey, Carrie, what other abilities do you have, perchance?
I have. Sorry, I've got a bad feeling. Personal minion, which I can only use when I'm transformed.
Mm-hmm.
But it's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I can summon a thing.
Yeah.
And then lifelines, which is like I can look, like using my emotional connection, I can look. Hold on. Your connection to death allows you to see someone's life thread. You can glimpse the truth while touching someone, allowing you to witness events of their past.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's super cool.
So, not a lot of like great combat options in hindsight.
No,
maybe
but
should.
it's good for information collecting, and this is exactly why I asked you.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
Well, I am still transformed.
Yeah.
So,
now's
the time.
I'm
I guess.
debating on. Got a bad feeling about this, or if this is like a. Be vigilant or glimpse. No, not glimpse the truth. Maybe a be vigilant check. Maybe. Probably. Yeah. Let's just go with Let's just go with be vigilant. So that's mental check.
And that a mental. Okay. 5, 8, 9.
Okay. There's something else that's giving you just a little twist in the stomach. First, it was Petunia potentially being blobbed by a bunch of bigger kids and maybe breaking a leg or something. But you feel like somewhere in this lake, something isn't right. You don't know what it is because you rolled a 9, so it's not a clear picture or anything, but something in this lake is not supposed to be there.
The Laken.
I'm gonna kind of like go up just like right to the water's edge, like not quite in the water, but just kind of there, like contemplating. And then since I can't like see what it is, I'll go back to one of the lifeguards and be like, this is there's something weird in the lake.
The lifeguards like look at each other and they say, "Are you talking about the well water?"
I don't know what that is. But there's something in the lake. Like something bad? I don't know what it is though.
Something. Can you be more specific? Or did you see something in the water just now? Or did someone poop in the lake or something?
I don't think that's important enough to trigger this. Something bad is in the lake.
Something bad is in the lake. Okay. Well, we I mean, there's a couple counselors who can maybe summon a familiar and go underwater and just take a look. you don't have anything else to go off by or anything, or?
Oh, I can also do that.
Oh, okay, sure.
Can I do that?
Yes. So basically,
Okay.
you can how we
Yes.
use it, you can make like a familiar essentially, and it can be whatever you want, and you can see through its eyes.
So do I have to roll? It looks like yes for assistant.
Yeah, it pretty sure.
On a 10 plus, your minion completes the task successfully.
Yeah.
And you can watch through its eyes and hear through its ears.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I need practice anyways.
I really
5.
hope you get this. Come on.
8.
So hang on,
So
is
on a
it not gonna
7
work?
to 9, your familiar can complete the task, but the GM will offer you a hard choice and extra cost, or the familiar attracts attention and danger.
Ooh. What do
So
you
it's your choice.
conjure?
I'm gonna conjure an otter, like a little sea otter.
The otter just manifests with like this cloud of like smoke and dark sparkles and stuff, and it pokes its little head out of the water, and he's like, "Hi."
Can
And it
you?
talks.
There's something bad in the lake. Can you go find the bad thing
Find the bad.
in the lake?
Find the bad thing.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. I know rocks are supposed to be at the bottom of the lake. Like. Yeah, I can look.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I also like your outfit.
Thank you.
And then
I didn't choose it.
well, it looks good. And then
Thank you.
it dips into the water, and just like you see its little tail like surfing along the surface, and then it goes in, and full on you can just see through the otter's eyes. It's dark and it's murky in the lake. It's a lake, so it's not going to be super crystal clear and gross. And you see like a gross fish here and there, but you're swimming. This otter, he's swimming further and further into the lake, and as the further he goes, the light from the sun, it's starting to get darker and darker. Like the further he goes, deeper and deeper. And you feel, and you can hear like a loud whoosh, like just something big just swimming right up next to it. And the otter kind of like spins around a little bit because it went really, really fast. And it's like its eyes are like, whoa, dizzy. And the otter in his brain, he's like, oh, there's something really big. I don't know what it was. It swam really fast and really far away, but I don't know if it's going to come back and eat me. Are you trying to kill me?
Turn back to lifeguards and be like, is there something that's big and fast and supposed to be in the lake?
I mean, there's mermaids, but they're
Are they
average
Are
mermaids.
they mean?
No, they're more like troublemakers. That's why we tell them to stay out of the swimming boundary so they don't play with the kids.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't that.
And
I'm gonna turn. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and as the lifeguards deliberate, you check back in with the otter, and the otter is still swimming. He's like, okay, it's a little dark in here. I don't really have any dark vision when I go super deep. Just want to let you know. But yeah, there's a big scary thing that's big swimming, scary big. I don't know what it is.
How big is it? Could it maybe be a mermaid? No, bigger than a mermaid.
It's like one of those things. It makes a noise. It's
Like a whale?
no, like those things, the big things that like you put people inside, and then the thing moves, and then people come out of it. It's one of those
Like a
things.
submarine
I don't know what that is.
in a lake. Okay.
It's
You
the-
should probably come back now.
It's the size of one of those things. But hang on, I think I see something else. And then it swims further down into the water, and you see.
Okay, be careful.
Okay. Whoa, there's this thing. It's rocks, but it's not rocks. It's like shaped like it's not supposed to be shaped like this naturally. These are rocks stacked in a very specific form. It has a face on it. And you see like its little paw like boop it. Oh, it's not moving. I don't know. This looks a little funny too. It's a rock,
Like
but
a statue?
yeah, whatever that is.
Oh crap!
Making it so hard to keep a straight face.
I didn't mean this otter to become dumb. He's just supposed to be really cute.
He is very adorable. I do appreciate that.
But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the otter's like, yeah, it's a rock, but I don't think it's a rock that's supposed to. It's not lake rock. It's not supposed to be down here. I don't think. But there's also a big thing that's swimming around.
Does the rock look like it's been there for a long time?
He swims around
Or is it new?
It looks. There's no moss or algae on it. It looks. Someone just dunked it in there.
New-ish.
There's no.
Okay.
It doesn't have fish living around it or anything. It's just a rock thing with a face.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn back to the lifeguards. Be like, there is also a rock with a face that is new at the bottom of the lake.
Rock with a face. Okay. We'll let a couple of the mermaids know. Maybe they can get a closer look on it. Maybe we'll talk to Calliope about it.
You should.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing.
Okay. Well,
I don't know how to tell you why I know it's a bad thing, but I know it is. So you should talk to Calliope about it.
okay. Thanks, kid.
Okay. I'm gonna turn back to Lake and tell the otter. Okay. Do you see anything else?
No. This is
Okay.
really.
You should come. You should come back now then.
Can I have a snack?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at the lifeguards and be like, "Do you have a snack for the otter?"
The otter. Our otters don't.
The
Otters aren't native here.
the otter that I just sent him down there.
It's magic. Does it need to eat?
I don't know. He wants a snack. I feel like that's the least we could do.
I don't
There's
know
a
what.
bad thing down here. He was very brave to go and look for the bad thing by himself. He's just an otter. He's small. She's so indignant that they're hesitating about giving him a snack.
Like, I mean, he's your familiar, so shouldn't you feed the otter? We don't even know what otters really eat.
Does it look like this dress has pockets?
Well, there's the canteen.
Get out of this!
Oh, hey, take it easy, kid. Take it easy. Like, I'm pretty sure you could just go to the canteen and just feed your familiar whatever snacks there are. Right?
Yeah, but like, I wanted to give it to him right as he got up. Because he deserves it.
Okay, well, we don't really have snacks on us. We just have water.
Okay, I'll take him to the canteen.
Okay. Petunia, you're swimming back to shore and you see this cute little otter just like sidle up next to you and he's like, "Hi."
Hey.
And he like rolls, he like floats and rolls onto his back and he's like, "There's something weird in the water."
Oh, what's weird in the water?
It's a big fish thing. Probably.
It's a big fish thing. But
Yeah.
fish are supposed to be in the water.
No, it's big. It's like, you know, one of those things. Does the same thing, explaining to Carrie. Those big things that people go inside and then the thing goes somewhere and then the people come out. It's one of those things. It's like the size of one of those things.
Is it like human size or is it like big as an otter size? Because you're kind of a small otter. Maybe you think it's big, but because you're small, it's actually not that big.
I'm bigger than average.
Oh. Wow, you're a really smart otter if you know what average is. Because I don't know what average is.
No, it's because Carrie's my mom.
Carrie's your mom?
Carrie's my mom.
Wow.
No.
Carrie is my bunk buddy. Does that make us related now?
No. Watching this through the otter stressed.
The
I
otters,
just imagine the lifeguards are watching her like
what does she do?
she's just like, I'm too young to be a mother.
Yeah, the otter's just still floating on his back, and he's just swimming with you right now. And he also says, "Yeah." And there's another like weird rock thing that's like at the bottom of the lake. I don't know what it is though, but it has a face. I'm hungry.
A face.
Yeah.
Is it like one of those like mermaid faces that I've heard about?
No, it's not a mermaid. It's a rock with a face on it.
I don't know any mermaids that have a rock face.
It's not a mermaid. It's a rock.
Oh,
It's a
so
rock.
it's just a rock? It's not like anything to do with mermaids?
No, what? No, it's a rock, but it has a face. And he like dips back into the water and then he comes up with a little rock and he puts it on his belly. And he's like, "Ew, it's a rock. A rock, but it has a face on it."
Well, what kind of rock would have a face on it?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I was born 10 minutes ago.
Wow. Well, happy birthday.
Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Petunia. Do you have a name?
He stops swimming and he's on his back and he's looking at the sky. I don't think so.
Well, can I call you the name?
Well, my mom should name me.
Oh, yeah, because she's your mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go find out what your name is.
The otter goes up to you, Carrie, and he's like, "Hi, I need a name, please.
Welcome back.
I want a snack too."
Okay, we have to go to the canteen to get a snack because the lifeguards, they don't have snacks.
Ooh,
I
a
think-
snack. That sounds good.
think
Can I come with you guys to get the
It's
snack?
still advised. What if somebody has heat stroke or a diabetic emergency? Lifeguards should have snacks.
Agree.
Anyways,
What
I'm
if we
just
go
gonna
and get
pick
a
up the
snack?
otter.
Yeah, can Petunia come with us?
What if we go get a snack and bring some back to the lifeguards?
No.
No. Mom says no, so we're not doing it.
Okay.
I don't like them. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna pick up the otter and inadvertently hold it like a baby.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not your mom.
Well, you made me so a type of mom.
I don't think that's how moms work.
I was made out of your magic, so technically, magic mom.
Mm.
I love
tracks.
that.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. You said you wanted a name.
Yes.
What kind of a name do you want?
I don't know. I don't know. I was just born 10 minutes ago and didn't really have a moment to think about what kind of name that I want.
Well,
Why don't we call you Otto?
Otto.
seems a bit on the nose.
I boot the otter on the nose.
It wrinkles its face like a cat. Carrie is mentally consulting the random name generator in her brain as she's walking to the canteen.
Definitely not.
Hydro Slinky.
Crest, what are you doing? You said you were floating away from the beach. What are you doing?
It's like, help! I'm caught in the breeze.
Oh no.
It's fading away.
I just want to be like, kind of like coasting above the camp, and I'm just like, this is pretty nice actually. It's fine.
So are
I'm randomly gonna.
Are you just floating around camp?
Yeah, until I see something entertaining.
I mean, there's like there's like snacks at the canteen. I guess entertaining would be following Riker to see what in the world he's up to.
Nah, that's a job.
Yep.
I'm gonna go get some snacks because I'm feeling the munchies right now.
Okay, that's fair.
After all the CITing I did today.
Yeah, you're putting in so much work, baby.
It's so much work already. I'm just gonna like slowly float down. And I'll be like, Petunia, what's they up to over there? I'm gonna slowly float down towards them.
Hey, Crest, we're gonna go get a snack. Have you met? Have you met Carrie's new baby?
It's not my baby.
A baby?
I'm an otter.
No.
A baby otter. A baby.
He's not a baby otter. He's just an otter.
That is clearly a baby otter.
You're not at all shocked by a talking otter.
No, not at all. That is the least of my concerns. I'm gonna carry back. I'm gonna put my hand on Carrie's shoulder and be like, "You're too
Please
young
don't.
to be a mother.
That's what
Too
I
young.
said. You're too young.
You're too young. You're too beautiful."
Got your whole life ahead of you.
She's just kind of looking up at him like, I'm not. I know he's very insistent that I am his mother.
Well, you made me out of magic, so magic mom. I say magic mom.
You were made today?
Yes.
I summoned him.
Oh my gosh, happy birthday!
Oh, I want cake. Can we have cake?
Do we
I don't know how to
have
make a cake. I mean, we could go check.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure we have.
don't-
I wonder if we have like Twinkies.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, there are Twinkies. There's like a basket of Twinkies, ding dongs, a couple like apples. If someone wants to be healthy. And some hot Cheetos. It's just a bunch of junk food, ideal for kids.
Wow, this is a lot of junk food for kids. I should probably watch
She's
this.
gonna
Not me,
take
though.
the otter over to the table and be like, "You can choose one thing, because you are very small, and I don't think you should eat much of this."
But I'm magic, so
But I don't. You also are about to eat something. I don't know how that affects you.
me neither. That's why I want to try.
I also don't really know why you're still here. Not that I don't like that you're here. I'm just like, I summoned you for a task, and then you completed the task, which you did an excellent job. Do you have like a home to go to?
No.
Oh. I don't.
Do you not
know
like
how-
me?
I do like you. I just feel kind of bad if you're here and you're supposed to be like somewhere else.
I don't think I'm
I'm not
supposed
very good. I'm not very good at my magic.
Well, I say you're pretty
So,
good
I don't wanna
because
mess it up.
you made me.
That is an A1 argument.
Okay.
Unmade
magic
him.
Okay,
is
you pick
Awesome,
one.
Carrie.
one snack.
Thank you. You pick one snack,
Okay.
one cake,
Oh,
or hot Cheetos, I guess.
I want my name to be Twinkie.
Good call.
Okay,
And he picks a ding dong.
Twinkie.
He picks a ding dong as his cake.
The irony.
Okay, Twinkie. Okay, that's fine.
He
She just picks up an apple.
he like paused at the
Just
plastic.
one-
He paused at the plastic wrapping
Oh.
because he doesn't have thumbs.
Oh, wait. Let me here. I'm gonna put him down on like the nearest table, and take the thingy back and open it up and hand him one of the ding dongs. Like, there you go. You only get one right now because I feel like these are as big as your stomach.
We'll see. And then he starts like going to town at the ding dong.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
sugar rush.
I have an otter now. This is fine. Mia, do you think I'll get in trouble for having an otter? I don't know if I was supposed to make an otter.
I mean, no. What you might get in trouble for is the fact that you let an otter that was just in the lake on the table. It's still dripping wet.
But Junior's
Someone
also
clean this up.
sopping wet. No
Like, this
flip-flops,
is-
just bathing suit. Dripping.
Like this is.
I mean, I feel like that's an occupational hazard for being a table in a summer camp.
Can't argue with that. Fair enough.
So,
I mean,
okay.
it's
Oh no.
is
Yes, this is giant.
is the otter coming
now
back
that,
to
like-
the cabin?
I don't know.
Mascot.
I
Matt.
I knew how to make him. I don't know if I can unmake him. And at this point, even if I could, that seems a bit rude. Kind of like killing him. I mean, look at him. He's just a little guy.
He's like halfway into the ding dong. Crumbs everywhere.
I don't.
You can't kill him on the day he was born.
I don't think he has a concept of death anyway. But you know what?
I mean,
Cabin
he's made with
mascot,
death
bro.
Magic. So he's got to have some concept of it.
I mean, I'm
'Cause he's
surprised
made of it. I don't know. I made him to look in the lake for the bad thing that's in the lake.
That's a bad
So-
thing.
There's a
The only
bad thing in the
that he
lake.
told, the only thing that the otter talked to me, and he said that the only thing
His
that's in
name
the
is
lake is a
Twinkie.
big fish. Sorry, Twinkie told me that there was a big fish and that there was a rock with a face on it. I don't.
Mhm.
That doesn't
He
sound
said
bad.
The big fish made a lot of noise, and it's one of the things that like people come out of. So I think it's a submarine. And I think it's
Oh.
bad because I had a bad feeling.
A
That's
lake.
why I made the otter.
Where'd the submarine come from? This is a lake.
I don't know. I told the lifeguards, but I don't think they believe me.
Twinkie
Doofenshmirtz
burps.
Evil Incorporated.
And he's like, no, it's the size of a submarine or whatever that is. It's,
You don't know what a submarine is.
but you,
What a submarine is.
well, I told you it was the size of, he like takes his little paws and he's like, does like an approximation of what he saw, but like,
So was it a fish or
Yeah.
was it like a boat?
it was a fish,
It was
but
a
it was the
fish.
size of a big thing.
There's a giant
Okay,
fish in the
and she
lake.
goes back to She turns back to him and she's like, so it's a big fish in the lake? I think it might eat people because I had a bad feeling.
And there's a rock with a face, but it's not a mermaid.
No.
Yes.
Would the otter know that?
So-
Wasn't it born like 10 minutes?
Well, because it doesn't
Okay.
have like any moss or algae on it, and there's no fish living in it. So it's
That's
new.
a very good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, Twinkie's smart.
Can I have another
And
ding
the
dong?
lifeguards didn't listen?
No, you gotta wait at least 20 minutes.
Why?
Kid.
Because your stomach is like this big, and the ding dong is like this big.
He like
So you gotta wait at least 20 minutes because I want to make sure it doesn't make you sick.
he like
Also, I'm not sure if you're not supposed to give chocolate to dogs. And I know you're not a dog, and you're also magic. But I'm not really sure if I should have given you chocolate now that I think about it. It could definitely kill you. Anyways, are you gonna do something about the thing in the lake that's bad?
me?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I think
Because
that
Petunia,
I think that
Petunia and Carrie are like
this
putting
kind
all
of
of this
adult.
information on Crest all at once.
The kind
a
of
lot.
adult.
This is a lot to take in at once, okay? Alright. There's a giant fish in the lake? And it might eat people?
So, I think so.
There's a rock with a rock with a face.
Yes.
with a face on it.
It has a face.
Has a face. Oh. And the lifeguards didn't listen.
I feel like they're not
no.
good
They
at their
said
job.
that they were going to tell the mermaids to look at it, but they also said
We
that
have
the
mermaids?
mermaids are kind of mischievous.
Yes,
There's a
Crest.
lot of
It was in
explanations.
your orientation packet. You,
Oh!
Would it not
Called
make more
out.
sense to have the mermaids
Called
be the
out.
lifeguards?
well, they can't be on the dock though, because then they'll suffocate. And besides, mermaids are known tricksters. They're not allowed to be interacting with the kids because they may drown them for fun.
Oh, they're those kind of.
And we
mermaids.
keep them here?
It's their natural
I guess.
habitat. You're gonna tell
Oh, you
these
know what?
mermaids?
You know
Yeah,
what?
it seems
You're
a little
right.
rude to kick them out.
Yeah, as long as they don't cross the barrier of the swimming area, then it's fine. God says from like from out of nowhere, Crest is learning all this new information.
Yeah, it's fine except for the occasional drowning. It's whatever.
I read that manual. I read it
Uh-huh.
front to back. I know what
So-
to do.
So are you going to do something about the big fish that may or may not eat people and the big statue with a face that may or may not be bad?
Well,
Because if not, I'm going to maybe try and find a more useful adult.
okay,
Oh,
ouch.
shit.
All right. I'm not even an adult. I'm a teenager, but you know what? We'll come back to this later.
We'll
right.
circle-
Sorry.
We'll circle back. We'll circle back.
We'll come back. We will have a talk later. But
Oh.
I guess I gotta go investigate the water.
Well, you just said you're not an adult, so maybe you should tell an adult. That's what they always say in like those really bad plays at school where they try to make like safety look cool. You're
Those
supposed to
I don't know
tell
what those are.
adult things. Okay.
Assembly? What assembly? All right.
So
Alright, I gotta
we're
go.
gonna go look at the water.
Yes, we gotta go. We gotta go back, but we gotta sneak around the lifeguards. We're not allowed on the beach without bathing suits on. We're not. Petunia's fine. We're not fine though.
Maybe you should wear your
We're-
bathing suits and go over
I
to
was
the
gonna say
cabin
we
and
just
change.
gotta. Yeah, we just gotta change it up.
I guess
Riker, you're not here.
if we,
I know.
if I could
You're like
If you
comes
want,
out of the shadow.
transform,
if you want, I
could
can
go
do a
get my
distraction.
You're not there either.
or that.
I can be a distraction. I can go climb on the blob and I can go get those other other kids, and like we could try and launch me again while you guys go and take a look for the big fish.
Sounds extremely dangerous. Yeah, sure, why not?
Twinkie's like, wait a minute. I don't know though, guys. That was big fish and was bigger than you. It was a big fish.
I mean, but you're really small though. Is it just in perspective? Because
You see, the gears in his brain are trying to figure out what the word perspective is.
Because, like, if you're small, something that maybe not be big to us is big to you. Because you're small.
Twinkie looks at Crest because they're the only like tall person here that Twinkie can see, and he like measures you up and down, and he says, "I don't know, maybe it was like 5 or 6 of those stacked on top of each other, big."
Oh, that's very big.
That is big.
Something like that, 4 or 5, big.
In the lake?
In the lake, the lake is
Isn't that
deep.
big?
The lake is deep.
Twinkie, you are so smart. You know how to count.
Yeah. I got it
on
from
your first birthday.
I got it from my mom.
See, I knew Carrie could do really cool magic. She can make a really smart artist.
Can I have my other ding dong now?
Thank you.
Those are poisonous.
No, because if you're going in the water, you can't eat before going in the water and going swimming, because then you'll get a tummy ache. But when you're done, you can have the other ding dong.
Okay, so then are we gonna wait 20 minutes before we go in? Or are you gonna go in now that you know that the fish is big? I don't think you can breathe underwater. As the water, it goes deep.
Cannot.
It goes deep.
We should go tell
Can
an
you breathe
adult.
underwater?
Problem.
We should go talk to an adult.
should
Can
go
we
talk
talk
to an
to
adult.
Calliope? Maybe? Or the nurse was really nice, but I think this is out of her scope of practice.
We should go talk to Calliope. I have no idea where
Okay.
she is.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Because we hard cut over to Riker, who is bumbling wherever Riker is. What are you doing, man?
I don't know what I'm doing now. My plans have been thwarted again, trying to recruit Petunia to my antics.
One day.
One day. So I guess. So that plan didn't work. So we got to come up with a new one, which is the first plan that I had. I need to get Kreble and Goib metal swords. So I feel like I've got them trying to like crawl around underneath like maybe the bathroom cabin
Oh.
to try and rip a water pipe out or something that they could use.
All right. Yeah, sure. Let's convince them to crawl underneath the poopy bathroom.
Well, okay, so let's establish that. Are these outhouses, or is it the kind that actually have like metal pipes underneath with like running water?
It's indoor plumbing. Like it's all like piped and stuff like that.
Okay, it's just terrifying under there, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, these guys are screwed. That's an 11.
All right. They were going to do rock, paper, scissors of who goes in, but just for the fact that they want to be the favorite one, they both dive underneath the cabin.
Yes!
And
love it when a plan comes together.
And they're all just like scrounging around trying to find whatever they can, really. One of them's like,
I'm like squat down watching them.
I don't know, it's a little dark in here.
Yeah, that's so nobody can see you. Just like kick the pipes free. Just whatever. It doesn't matter which one.
Like
you just need
this?
something hard.
And you hear like a doong, doong as they're trying to like hear like metal scraping around, dirt just being pushed around, trying to find something that can just give.
What is this like under a specific cabin, or is
The-
it like
Bathroom cabin. Or like the
Okay.
bathrooms. It's like, it has like one of those crawl spaces underneath it. So there's all types of vermin under there. Maybe a couple 10 raccoons. Who knows? Who can say?
They'll join me too. Yeah. Like that. Use a rock if you have to. Come on, guys.
I don't know. There's
You
just,
can do this. I have faith in you.
it smells under here. I don't know. It's not really like, I mean, there's a couple things that it's not gonna come out though. I think it's like cemented in here. I don't know.
Okay, all
Riker,
right.
do a be vigilant check for me.
This is probably gonna be bad. Cause that's
Mental.
What's the main mental? Yeah, that's my poopy stat. But I rolled a 6 and a 6. I got a 12.
Oh my god! Oh, I was about to catch you!
Not today, sucker.
Oh my god!
Stressing me out how well you're rolling.
No! Alright. Riker, you feel like it's like second sense where you can feel an adult presence coming over towards you and you're doing something really wrong. So it's like when your parents are about to like catch you doing something bad and you just flip around and you like scurry away and hide or do something inconspicuous to make you look like you're absolutely innocent. You see Calliope walking over in your direction. What are you doing? Are you just like being casual, leaning up against a tree? Are you hiding somewhere else, or what are you doing?
So she's already seen me. She's walking to me, right?
Well, since you rolled a 12, you can have a moment to get away before she even sees you.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try and slink away, but while I'm doing it, I'm gonna be like, "You two, shut up down there! Somebody's coming!"
What?
Yeah, you dumb.
Calliope walks over to the bathrooms and she can hear Crabble and Goyb just rummage around down there. And she's like, hey, and she takes a flashlight. She's like, you two, get out of there. And the kids scurry out and they're covered in dirt and gook and whatever gross things. Their like hair is all disarray. And she says, you're not supposed to be under there. What are you doing under there? And Crabble and Goyb look at each other. And
I'm like, from behind a tree, like.
Goyb, he says, well, we wanted to find some cool stuff under there, and there was a big hole underneath the crawl space, and we wanted to yeah. And Crabble says, Riker told us to do it. And
someone's not the favorite anymore?
Calliope,
You
she's
always say you were LARPing.
they're not exactly smart. Calliope squints. She looks around. If his parents didn't give us so much money, I would have never allowed him in the camp. Where is he? Where's Riker? And the two kids look at each other and they're like, oh no. We were under there and then he disappeared, so we don't know where he is. Are we in trouble? And she says, yes, you are. And she says, your free time is revoked for the rest of the week. You're going to stay in the cabin all day. You don't do that. You don't crawl underneath. It's not safe and it's gross. And No, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Did you break a hole underneath the crawl space? And the two look at each other like, yeah, see, vandalism. Right. Excellent.
I love those guys.
All right. Yeah, you two go to your cabins right now. I'm going to talk to your counselors, and hopefully you guys will learn your lesson of not doing that. And tell Riker that I'm looking for him and he's in trouble.
I didn't do anything, man.
And then she walks away to wherever she's doing her rounds at. And your lackeys stalk off to their camp, to their cabin.
I need a new lackey. Where's that Petunia girl?
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna like start heading towards the last place I saw them.
All right. So are you guys still at the canteen? Or are you guys going to the Laker? What's the plan?
I guess we're heading towards the lake for Petunia to make a distraction so I can release Twinkie back into the water.
Okay. So, Riker, you catch up to the rest of the kids as they're heading back to the beach.
Hey, you, Riker. Hey, I'm about to go back on the blob.
No.
But he can help.
He's not gonna help.
I need a second person to help launch me off the blob.
We do need a second person, but
I didn't say anything about any plan. Just the blob. Hey, Riker, I need help. I need to get launched off of the blob again. Will you help?
I don't have my bathing suit.
How did you come to camp without a bathing suit?
No, it's in my cabin.
Well, just go put it on real quick. It doesn't.
I mean, they're
I'm not very excited, but even I know that.
They're not wearing their bathing suits.
I can't.
They're not going swimming. They're not going on the blob. I'm going on the blob. I'm in my bathing suit for the blob.
Okay, fine.
You know, Riker, I bet, because you're so important, I bet you could get away with not wearing your bathing suit.
I don't know. I don't want to push it.
Well, if you're too scared, Riker, then that's okay. I'll go find
Well,
Dahlia.
I mean, hold on. I
No,
never
it's
said
okay.
that I was scared.
Twinkie is on Carrie's shoulder, and he's like,
Okay, you know what? Fine, let's go. And I pop my collar.
gross.
One.
Just one.
Just
one. Okay. The inner or the outer one?
yeah, right.
Definitely the inner one. Like,
Oh, God.
Oh, he's such a jerk. I hate him.
Ghosting.
let's go. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna blob you to the moon.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, no.
So you guys make it down back to the beach, and the lifeguards are looking at Riker mostly because he was being. No, there's no bathing suit, man. You cannot be in the water without the bathing suit, man.
I'm like hands on the ladder already. Like, do you know who I am?
Yeah. Get up.
Do you know who my dad is?
Get your grubby little hands off the ladder.
Mr. Lifeguard?
What?
Mr. Lifeguard? Mr. Lifeguard? I saw Riker change into his bathing suit. It just looks like his normal uniform.
Okay, then take off the clothes so you're in the bathing suit because you have extra clothes on. It'll drag and add more weight. So take off the clothes and you'll just have the bathing suit and we're fine. We have a bench for kids to throw their clothes at.
There won't be any weight because he's got nothing in his head, so he'll just float.
The two lifeguards,
Quiet, like from the distance, twinking, like, oh!
The lifeguards smirk at each other and they do a fist bump. Roll
Hey,
me,
man. All right.
Petunia, roll me a convince someone. It's an emotional, just to see.
I got a 10 plus 2, so 12.
All right, yeah, these kids are like, yeah, this kid's all right. She's telling the truth. We don't like this. We don't like this Riker kid, but okay, checks out. But if he drowns, we're not getting him.
Awesome. So I like climb up and I like jump down onto the blob and I'm like, look at me, everybody! I'm going in the blob. I'm gonna get launched so hard. Like just really trying to get that distraction focused on me.
All right, Riker, go ahead, do a physical check to see if you blob.
Okay. So, as I'm climbing the ladder,
Yes.
the lifeguards have ticked me off. Petunia has ticked me off. Crest is just there. And that ticks me off. So since my mystical connection is anger, you have no emotions, and that ticks me off. And you have the cutest mascot ever. That ticks me off. So can I use all this anger like as I dive off to try and magically transform?
Yes!
Like I'm seriously trying to launch Petunia to the friggin' moon.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a mystical.
Don't roll low.
This is going to be the one where he rolls low.
It probably is.
will.
You jinxed it.
I got an 11 in total.
Oh!
Shut the front door.
I got 6, 4, and a 1.
Petunia doomed.
Riker, you're like these stupid people and this stupid otter and
Okay,
this
maybe
stupid thing called
maybe this was-
Twinkie.
too much of a distraction.
And you're fired up. Riker, as you jump off the blob, describe your transformation and like how it looks and stuff, and we'll go from there.
So, yeah, as Riker is climbing, the vein in his forehead gradually just like gets bigger the more mad he gets. Cheeks turn red, like the whole nine. Like even the ears are like glowing red at this point. And when he dives off, he says an inaudible swear word.
There's a sensor block that goes over your mouth.
As I'm falling through the sky, the magical sparkles are flying up. Riker's skin turns like an aqua teal kind of color of blue. And like I get a whole nother set of arms. And the crazy thing, I know, as if that wasn't crazy, is his mouth like kind of distends and it's like an unhinged snake mouth. His mouth is disproportionate to his head. Because my move that I can do in my magical form is called Bellowing Roar.
Yes.
So basically, I'm just all mouth. It's
all bark,
it's Riker.
no bite.
Yeah, and
That sounds like Riker.
exactly. And I'm just like cannonball style on the end of this blob.
You jump up, and then this puff of just angry energy and sparkles and pretty colors spins around, kind of like how Sonic, turns into his little ball thing. So that's happening, and the centripetal force is making you like go up higher, faster, and then you slam on the blob. Petunia, you go flying flying.
There's like a brief sound of like a Beyblade spinning up, like.
Exactly. The blob full on just explodes. Like there's a puncture in the air. The air goes out of the blob. Petunia, you go flying. And the way that the blob is angled and the trajectory of where you're going right into the middle of the lake. And
Okay.
that's where we're gonna end the
Oh
episode.
no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Man.
I was gonna try and take that moment to see if I could transform right before I landed.
That can no,
Oh,
listen,
no.
no, we're stopping the episode while you're in midair, so there's a chance for you to transform in the next.
Oh my god! I know, like.
Oh my god!
Topher's the only one that's like, hey, I got this art I want to show off.
Literally. Oh my god. Well, that is today's episode. You'll have to come back next Monday for the first Monday of the month for if Petunia, first of all, transforms and if she survives the surface tension impact of the water, and also not get eaten by something scary in the water.
Oh my gosh, please don't let me belly flop.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
well, thanks for coming in, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.